That would be Les Beaux Mondes. And so that means we're going live on live stream, y'all, which you can catch on all of your favorite live streaming services, which are Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. You can find it at Whoop Pass the Hat, WHUP, Pass the Hat. Y'all, you got to turn the mics on.
Are we on?
Welcome
Are we on?
to Pass the Hat.
They're on.
Thank you for having us. We're really happy to be here.
Well, Sally, you've been with us here before, and you know how we like to do this, which is just jump in and play some music for us. We'll get the level set in the first 5 seconds or so, and then it's going to be a big fun time.
Okay, should we just go ahead and start?
Just knock it out.
So this first song is a song I wrote. It's called We Fall in Love. Stars are falling as we fall in love. You and I, out in the magic of the midnight sky. Stars wink back at us from way up high. We fall in love. We fall in love. Moon shining bright, sitting silent in the starlit night. Constellations drift across the sky. We fall in love.
We fall in love.
Time flies by hour after hour, and we're mesmerized, caught in the clockwork of the starry sky. Our eyes twinkling just as bright. You and I gaze up in wonder at these satellites. Stars keep falling much to our delight. As we fall in love, we fall in love. After hour, and we're mesmerized, caught in the clockwork of the starry sky. Our eyes twinkling just as bright. You and I gaze up in wonder at these satellites. Stars keep falling much to our delight. As we fall in love, we fall in love. We fall in love, we fall in love, fall in love, we fall in love. The stars are falling as we fall. We fall in love.
Live here in the studio, kicking us off in jazzy style. Sounded fun, guys.
I think we came to the right place tonight.
I think we did.
Yeah.
I think everybody showed up at the right place at the right time.
Yeah,
Life
we are
is good.
here. We made it.
Sally Sharding is a well-known and highly respected singer and songwriter, but what everybody you need to know is that she is also the creator of the Pass the Hat logo, which if you're streaming the show tonight would be our backdrop. And Sally, thank you for that very much. You get a lot of great comments for that.
You are quite well. Of course. This is a bluegrass player, and we're so lucky to have him. He plays with Guilty Pleasures and Morgan Creek. Great player. He's just all-around great player. Likes to play fast, though.
Good.
We got to slow him down. This is Reeve Houston. Reeve is a Duke history professor who is also an amazing songwriter and an amazing musician, and just didn't find his calling till now, and he's going to do some of his songs, or he's going to do one of his songs for us tonight as well. He's an amazing songwriter.
Excellent. Glad to have all of you. Matt, some of you bluegrass guys I've seen like to stand on your bass, but the ceiling is low here, so be careful if you're inclined to do that.
Appreciate that. Yeah, it's as tall as it's going to get right here.
And Sally, how long has this ensemble been together?
So it's funny. Reeve and I have been playing together for 10
or 12
years.
years,
Together. We used to play with the entire Duke History department. They were all very talented. We've whittled it down.
No, the medievalists never showed up.
Yeah, they did. So we've been playing together for a really long time. And Matt and I we've been just playing the last several years, but I've known you forever.
Couple years, yeah.
Yeah. And he's sat and recorded some stuff for tracks that I recorded for other artists. And we have a jam now that we joined two jams. We joined the Duke Jam and another jam with Lynn Swisher Spears. So every couple of weeks at my house, we get together and jam. And out of that,
Nice.
yeah, so
Awesome.
it was very organic.
Well, we're here to hear as much of your fine music as we can, so whatever you'd like to play, we would love to hear.
Well, we play a real big cross section of a lot of stuff, blues and jazz, and we're kind of sell ourselves as a vintage jazz, but we do a lot of a variety of stuff. So this is an old Sippy Wallace tune that Bonnie Raitt made famous, and go Bonnie Raitt for winning a Grammy. This is called "Give It Up or Let Me Go." Well, I told you, pretty baby, such a long time ago, you found you with another, but I walk right out your door. Don't call me crazy, one thing you should know. You want me to love you, got to give it up or let me go. Well, it's useless to be jealous, I wouldn't tie you if I tried. I catch you running around my back, boy, that's a pain I just can't hide. Oh, baby, I've been true to you. If I can't make that sacrifice, honey, you can do it too. Come home drunk and nasty, you won't tell me where you've been. And just when things are nice and sweet, you're going back out again. Why do you want to mess up this good thing? You're gonna find me another man, one who wants to give me everything. Well, I told you, pretty baby, such a long time ago, if I found you with another, I'd walk right out your door. Don't call me crazy, one thing you should know. If you want me to love you, got to give it up or let me go.
I knew there'd be a stinger. Didn't know from which direction.
You can feel it coming, though.
Wow, that was fun.
Beaux Mondes live here in the studio.
Everybody, if you're watching the stream, we know you want to share this with your friends, that we are not just having our regular radio tonight, but for the last couple of years, in addition to pfm.org, Pass the Hat, live there. Bob, multimedia.
We're a television studio right now, so we're live streaming with the high-def audio and high-def video out to all of your favorite streaming services, which are, by the way, in case you didn't, at WHUP Pass the Hat, WHUP Pass the Hat.
And that's if somebody wants to watch right now, share
Right
with
now.
their friends. Where'd you go, baby? All right. So we are always interested, if you're getting out there, which is kind of difficult, playing live, but do you have any gigs lined up?
Well, because we are a relatively, new ensemble, we played our first gig a couple months ago at a festival. We had this session, and then we have another festival coming up. But we're hitting up Yonder across the street to see if they'll schedule us. And we're just getting out of the gate here, so you guys are hearing us brand new,
Speaking of,
brand spanking new.
as I walked over to the studio today, I saw Eric Pruitt hopping in his car with his rose-colored sunglasses on in his bright red car. And he honked his horn and said, "Hey, Bob." And I said, "Hey, Eric." And he said, "Hey, who you got on the show?" And I said, "Sally Sharding." He said, "Be sure to tell her I said hi."
Oh, great.
And that he will be back at Yonder later this evening. So you should definitely walk over and talk to him.
Plan to go have one of their fine beverages.
Eric is hard at work with his next novel, and his publishers are pressing him hard, so he takes off early Fridays and appears a little later. Speaking of Yonder, shameless plug, I'll be over there next Wednesday for Songwriter Round with Tom Meltzer and Danny Gotham, sharing some originals.
Do
That should be
not
great.
miss. They're so good, both of them.
Also
And-
speaking, I'm sorry, go ahead, Kurt.
Well, and Sally, I wanted to tell you that keep your eye on the Durham Arts Council website come about May or June, because yours is the type of music, Beaux Mondes, that I would love to have down there at Centerfest in
we'd love to
September.
be there.
And application, but we'll find a
We
place
can
for
do
you.
formal applications.
Yeah, or informal. But this is the exact kind of music that we want to have down there in downtown Durham.
Great. Well, thank you. We would love to play for y'all.
It's the exact kind of music that we want to play there.
Well, good. Don't change in the next 6 months. Well,
We need some more music.
Okay. Well, this next song is covered by Connie Evanson and the Hot Club of Sweden, I think. But it's a beautiful old song. A lot of the songs that I've been working on in Paper Moon, which was my previous band, which actually had another Duke alumni, Duke History Department alumni as part of the band, Carson Holloway. Great player. We really focused on songs from like about 100 years old, about from 1920s, 1820s, and they're beautiful. I love that genre, and I'm just kind of drawn to it. So a lot of the songs I write today are kind of in that vein, and a lot of songs we perform are in that vein, and as well as Reeves writes in that vein as well. So it's kind of cool. So this song is called "I'm Confessing That I Love You." I'm confessing that I love you. Tell me, do you love me too? I'm confessing that I love you. Honest, I do. Need you every moment, and in your eyes I see such strange things. But your lips deny they're true. Will your answer really change things, making me blue? I'm afraid someday you'll leave me, saying, can we still be friends? If you go, you know you'll grieve me, 'cause all in life on you depends. I really mean it. Am I guessing that you love me? Dreaming dreams of you in vain. I'm confessing that I love you over again. I'm afraid someday you'll leave me, saying, can we still be friends? If you go, you know you grieve me. 'Cause all in life on you depends, I really mean it. Am I guessing that you love me? Dreaming dreams of you in vain. I'm confessing that I love you over again and over again, over and over and over and over again.
Nice.
Something like that.
Yes.
Beaux Mondes live here in the studio. Sally, y'all are a recently formed band. Do you have any way for folks to stalk you guys online and know
We
where
do have
Beaux Mondes
a
are?
stock-worthy Facebook page at this point. There's not a whole lot on it, but please like us and follow us as we grow as a band.
And that Facebook page is Beaux Mondes?
It is Beaux Mondes, and it's difficult to spell because I tried to pick the most difficult band name to spell, and
Good
it's
job.
BEAUXMONDES, Beaux Mondes.
We encourage stalking.
Yes, we encourage talking. Or just hit me up on Sally Sharding Facebook, another easy to spell name, and
Sally
I will lead
IE.
you in the right direction.
Sally IE.
Sally IE and Sharding SCHARD.
Is that how you say it when you're screaming across the room? Sally, aye!
They're right.
Across the holler, you do.
Yeah.
What is the story of how you all came together? Like, how did this happen? Was it an organic thing, a planned thing?
Shipwreck, actually.
Oh, a shipwreck?
No, I was just going to make something up bizarre. I mean, why not?
Please
a good
do.
story.
Yeah, that's right. We're looking for a
We were
good
off the coast of
origin
Greece.
story.
We were off the coast of Greece in separate ships.
Perfect.
And a typhoon hit. It was bizarre. We all ended up on the same island, and there you go.
And a guitar washed up too,
Yeah.
and a bass.
Bass. We just had to sing.
And we just started
We
playing.
burst into song because what else can you do?
And that's all I needed to know.
Right?
Any other questions, Kim, at this point?
Perfect. And they sailed in on that bass,
Yeah.
from what I can tell.
They make a good canoe.
That's why the scars.
Yeah. No, seriously, we do a jam at my house. We've been doing it for 2 years, but like Raves and I have been doing it for 10 or 12 years together. And when Nat joined us, we just kind of had a natural simpatico. And they, I was engaged to do a festival, and I asked these guys to back me up, and it went over so well. I mean, people couldn't stop talking about and saying nice things. I'm like, I guess we're a band now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, your band now.
It was originally a one-shot thing. It was just
Yes.
for the one festival.
Can you say what festival? Is that allowed?
it was the barn busting.
Oh,
and
yeah,
the
you're
lovely,
allowed to say the barn
yes,
busting.
and the lovely Emma Davis. She manages the music for that.
Yes,
Oh,
she does.
nice.
Yes, and I have played it before with different. I played with Mike Bisdee, and I think I played it before by myself.
Mm-hmm.
This time, these gentlemen joined me, and it just was fabulous.
It is fabulous, and we'd love to hear some more. What you got for us next?
We got a Reeve song,
Mm-hmm.
"Glimpse of Paradise." So, Reeve, you want to talk about your writing a little bit and the impetus for your songs and.
The impetus for my songs, this is, I don't know if I can even answer that question. I find that the kind of music I write changes. I mean, my roots are in country music, and I've been mostly thinking of myself as that sort of thing. But playing with Sally, I'm getting more into the jazz thing. I've always loved Western swing, and lately I've been writing soul. And as a white man, I'm very ambivalent about that, but I like the music so.
Well, I really enjoy your country stuff too, but you always have had a jazz background.
Yeah.
You know, he always did a lot of Lyle Lovett, which nobody else can play
Good
that
stuff.
except for him. Yeah.
Yeah.
At jams, we just kind of sing along.
So anyway, this is a glimpse of paradise. Hold on, no, I'm where I need to be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. You were my body. It never once occurred to me that you could set my heart racing with the way you're placing your hands upon my body. But it's true, you're funny. The way you talk just elevates my mood. When your tongue starts wagging, my energy starts flagging. I just laugh until I come unglued. Maybe we drank too much, let our justice fly. I found out that touching you stirs me up inside. Forgive me my confusion, I'm just so surprised to catch a glimpse of paradise sparkling in your eyes. Maybe we drank too much, let our judgment slide. I found out touching you stirs me up inside. Forgive me my confusion, I'm just so surprised to catch a glimpse of paradise rising in your eyes. I'm gonna tell your mama, gonna tell your dad and all your sisters too. Though it's kinda scary, it's too late to be wary. I already gave my heart to you. Maybe we drank too much, let our judgment slide. I found out that touching you stirs me up inside. Forgive me my confusion, I'm just so surprised to catch a glimpse of paradise sparkling in your eyes. To catch a glimpse of paradise sparkling in your eyes.
Houston. I keep saying it's Huston, but it's Houston.
Very nice. Reeve, that could have been written 100 years ago. That was just,
I know. Isn't that
that's
a
just,
great song?
that's just really nice. And it's a nice looking archtop you have too. The headstock is covered. Is it an Epiphone, a Gibson, or what do you have there?
No, actually, it's an Eastman.
Oh, I know Eastman well.
Eastman, they do really beautiful, more or less remakes of classic guitars, and
But you can get Eastman at, and they're not even one of our sponsors, but they're good friends over at Soundpure in Durham. They have a full line of Eastmans. Amazing guitars, incredibly well priced. That's the only thing you can buy when you go into Soundpure, really, without trading in your car.
oh no, that's absolutely true.
But nice guitar. And
you.
Sally, that is a breed love, and that's a maker out in the great Northwest where there's great trees. How long have you had that?
I've had this quite a while, and I have another guitar which sits in my closet, which is sad because it's a beautiful, beautiful old Martin, and I love it. But this guitar is so much smaller, and actually, my good friend Bob Johnson has done a lot of
know
work
that
on this
guy.
guitar. He's a luthier, correct?
Yeah.
And he's fixed the action on it. It
Gesundheit.
plays like butter. He's put in a new control thing here. Equalizer.
And
yes.
it sounds great.
Yeah, and I can't thank him enough for working on my guitars. He's always been great, does a great job, and always the emergency. He's on it, gets
We
it
have
fixed.
got to keep the music going. That's what it's all about.
And Matt,
Yes.
that is a really good sounding bass you have there. And it's loud, too. So how long have you had that?
I've had it about 30 years, but it's somewhere between 100 and 150
Oh,
years old.
it
It's got a
shows.
fantastic
Yeah.
patina on
It
it.
really resonates. We can see the top move as you're playing.
Sorry,
Is that
I'm
nice?
getting
There
the
you
memo.
go.
I need to get on the mic. Yeah, it's about 100 or 150 years old from what I'm told. You guys must know Robbie Link.
Oh, yeah.
When I got it, I took some lessons from Robbie, and Robbie thought it was from somewhere between 1870 and 1900 ballpark.
Oh my gosh.
Nobody knows. I mean, the guy I bought it from in Raleigh said he bought it from a family who said it had been in pieces in their grandmother's house in Ohio for 50 years.
Well, it looks like they found all the pieces. That's a good thing.
Well, it's got some Bondo
fill
on
some
it, where
in.
they use some, auto body filler to patch up here. So
Well,
it's
yeah.
it's kind of been through it, but it's my baby.
Well, Sally, we are approaching the top of the hour where we've
Oh.
got to do some business. But
Okay.
before then, we have time for one more song.
How many minutes? Because the next one's kind of a longer one. What's that mean? 3 minutes?
3
That's a
minutes.
three.
I don't know if we can
My
do
finger's
3
broken, but it's
minutes.
3.
Well, we can instead
We can still
we
talk.
can
What are
do
we
our
doing?
business first. So
Yeah, we
it's
can do business first.
so
Should I-
Sally, you said that during this odd time, you're not writing too much music. Is that true?
I'm actually singing more jazz.
Yeah.
I've really found that singing jazz was such a great discipline, and then I've been discovering Ella. I do so many Ella Fitzgerald songs, and to sing her it's such an exercise in perfection.
Amen.
And so it's a good challenge, and I love a good challenge. And I'm hoping to sit in with Robert Griffin, who's an amazing jazz pianist. He and I have been colluding here, trying to figure out when we can get together and do this. He's got my songs, and
I saw him bombing a picture of yours just last night.
yes. Yes, we were over at Yonder enjoying an amazing band. It was the Dan Davis, Emma Davis's husband, and the fabulous Doug Largent, and the fabulous Kevin Van Zant, just rocking it. Oh my God, it was amazing. It was
Yay.
just such great music, really great.
Where everybody,
Too much talent on one stage.
well, and it's it's not a big stage either, so I'm sure they filled it up. Awesome. This is, and we can go on and say, because somewhere it is the strike of 7 o'clock, probably a little bit in the middle of the Atlantic. Well, we will say to you folks out there on the submarine, we are WHUP LP Hillsboro.
And support for this second hour of Past the Hat is sweetly provided by Matthew's Chocolates, 104 North Churton Street, Hillsboro, North Carolina, as modeled by Sally Sharding in your live stream video. Matthew makes the finest in chocolate and chocolate accessories for all of your chocolate needs, and let's face it, you have chocolate needs.
We do know that Valentine's Day is coming up, and Barbara, we're too late.
There is a fair amount of chocolate in the cases right now, but you know that stuff's going to run out over the weekend. So if you want chocolate, go get it now. And whatever the next chocolate holiday is, which is probably next Friday. It's a holiday, right? Next Friday's a holiday.
It's coming up.
Tuesday. Valentine's Day.
Yeah, but
Whoa.
after that, the next
After
holiday
that? Oh,
is
then
Friday.
it's Friday. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good. That works.
You can order chocolate and pick it up on Friday as well. But just go there and buy all the chocolate and chocolate accessories. You can thank me later.
Actually, at Matthews, every day is a holiday. The truth is.
That's true.
That is
Good
true.
advertising.
You don't need an
And don't
excuse
forget
for
the ice
chocolate.
cream.
And every guest that joins us here on Pass the Hat gets a gift from Matthew's Chocolates, which is why Sally has this box of chocolate fudge.
And this
from
is for
Matthew's.
us.
It remains to be
thank
seen
you,
whether she'll
Matthew's Chocolates.
share
We will
it.
appreciate
I'm
this.
sure we're worthy.
Matthew was very worried how the two large pieces were going to be split between 3 people, and I said, that is not my problem.
Well, Reeve can lay that out over at Duke to the mathematics department. I'm sure there's some formula they can come up with.
Yeah,
to-
they're at my
thing.
beck and call, Yeah.
So we have talked way too much. Everybody on the live stream is saying, play some more music for
Oh,
us, Sally."
seriously?
Yep.
We thought we were going to be talking a lot more, so we did fewer songs because we were like, I don't think we're going to get through all these.
Do you want me to ask the question instead?
We could do questions, or we could sing a song and then do some
That's a
questions.
good idea.
Okay,
Yep.
let's do that. So you all know this one. This is an old Porgy and Bess. Is that where it came from?
Yes.
I think so.
Porgy and Bess. Yeah. It's our version of Summertime. And who doesn't love summertime, right? So this is our crazy version of it. You ready? catfish are jumping, and the cotton is high. Your daddy is rich, and your mama's good looking. So hush, little baby, honey, don't you cry. One of these mornings, you're gonna rise up singing. Spread your wings, take to the sky, and until that day, you better hush up your crying. Your daddy and mama standing by. Summertime and the living is easy. Catfish are jumping and the cotton is high. Your daddy's rich and your mama good looking. So hush, little baby, honey, don't you cry. So hush, little baby, honey, don't you
Beaux Mondes, live here in the studio. And by the way, it is midnight in the UK, and Gabriella says she doesn't care. She's staying up late.
Staying up late.
Hello, Gabriella. Hope you're doing great in the little jailhouse.
So we were supposed to talk now.
We can talk.
Okay, let's talk. So you've been playing some fantastic jazz standards, wonderful covers. So I'm wondering how you decide what songs you're going to play as a band, because there's such a plethora of great music out there to be covered. Who decides? How do you decide this is a song we're going to do?
Well,
Apparently,
as you know,
Sally
it
makes
says
these
Beaux Mondes
decisions.
saying featuring Sally Sharding. But we're trying to work in more of Reeves's tunes because he writes original stuff. So we're trying to incorporate more of his things into our.
Pay attention to that
sorry,
microphone, Sally.
Sorry, so we're trying to incorporate more of his work into our repertoire. But mostly when we're creating a set list too, we're a lot of the songs have the same beat, so we're trying to break them up with other songs that are dissimilar.
Sure.
We do a lot of crazy stuff that might be more popular, like we do Tennessee Whiskey, which we might be doing for you today.
All right.
We hadn't planned on doing that, but we will if we have to.
We're more of a bourbon show, but we will take Tennessee whiskey if we have to.
And in fact, if we want to do that next, we can figure it out, of course. Or we can do Got to Know How to. Want to go? That's easier.
I'm I'm good with both.
There's another Bonnie Raitt song. You got to know how. Yeah, we'll skip
I'll
that.
need to look.
We actually thought we would be talking way more.
Well, look, you can talk as much as you want to.
No, we
Well,
like
we-
to play.
We do like the music, though.
Well, thank you very much. And we do like playing music, but we weren't sure, if
In E?
you got those.
Yeah, thank
Yeah.
you. I got
We're
your
together.
pick, you
Don't
got
worry.
my
Don't
glasses.
panic. What?
I got your pick, you got my
I know,
glasses.
yeah, we're even.
Just don't confuse
This
the
is
two.
another song that Bonnie Raitt made famous. It's called "Got to Know How," and I believe it's another Sippy Wallace tune. And it's kind of funky. And so our style is kind of vintage jazz and New Orleans jazz and bluegrass and a bunch of stuff. So this is a very cool song, and it's called "Got to Know How." Well, you can make me do what you want me to, but you got to know how. You can make me cry or you can make me sigh, but you got to know how. You can make me do like this, or you can make me do like that. Whoa, baby, but you got to know how. Once a pal of mine stole a guy of mine, but I got him back now. It was the same old song, she couldn't keep him long, 'cause she didn't know how. Well, I love my man, I make him holler. Whoa, 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 my. Say, hey, mister, we really know how. Take the meek and tough, if you care enough, you can let him know how. I might drop a hint how to strike my flint. Don't you tell me about the life you led. Don't try to trick me into bed. No, mister, that ain't the way how. You got to take your time, you know it ain't no crime if it lasts all night. I think it'd be ideal when you begin to feel that you're doing right. Or when you love me right, you hear me holler. Whoa, 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 my. Say, mister, I really know how. Stay with me, who knows how it will be when we finally know how. We'll buy a house in town, or we can move around when we really know how. Well, there's tricks that I don't even know, ones we'll make up as we go. Yeah, mister, when we really know how. When we really know how.
More of the Beaux Mondes live here in the studio. Hope you guys are having as much fun as we are.
We are.
Everyone's shuffling pages. We got something exciting coming up, I guess.
Like I said,
Sally, when your jazz singing, that's a hard thing to train and practice. And was it something that you learned when when you were coming up that you grew up with, or is it something that you've trained yourself to do?
Actually, I grew up in a pretty much musically bereft home.
Aw.
Boo!
We had 2 CDs. And they were 8-track tapes. It was Tammy Wynette and the Ink Spots. And,
Okay,
and
those
the
aren't
Ink
bad choices.
Okay, that's not terrible.
So yeah, I love the Ink Spots, and I've done some Tammy Wynette. But I think the Ink Spots were really influential to me. I really like that style that they were doing, and we actually do, and we do that one. Only You.
Could do that. We
haven't rehearsed it, but you know,
But
what?
music was
we
not-
love a good train wreck. Actually, our jam is called the Train Wrecks.
All right.
Because we do a circle, and everybody brings a song, and as we go around the circle, and we play the song whether it works or not, and sometimes we do it a couple of times, but we love a good train wreck.
So music wasn't a big thing in your household?
It was not, and I taught myself to play guitar at 14.
Why?
I went to Girl Scout camp, and they were playing guitar, and I thought, this is so cool. I want to do this, right? And so I taught myself. I spent the rest of the summer playing guitar, and that F chord, like learning that F, was just man.
It's the hardest one.
It is.
Horrible.
But you get a special merit badge for the F chord, I think.
You do. They give you sweet little badges.
Is that what? No, I won't even go there.
That was the hardest one to learn.
So you learned to play guitar because it was cool. That's like 99% of people who learn to play guitar.
Well, I'm like, I want to do that. And that's
Yeah.
the same way I got into songwriting. Was I was recording vocals for a songwriter in Wisconsin where I lived, and I was like, I want to write songs. And so when I came here, I discovered Songwriters Night. And actually, 25 years ago, me and my 12 other people, many of them you know, John Saylor, Tom Johnson,
Oh, yeah.
and Laura Silvestri, and can't even remember, it's been so long, started the North Carolina Songwriters Cooperative, which is still around today.
Yep.
I've heard of them.
Pretty active in it.
They're around.
Yes. And then that came out of a Wednesday night open mic. And we did a yearly songwriting contest, which was hugely popular, and we did tours, mini tours, showcases. Yeah, we put on a lot of stuff. It was pretty cool.
And the Songwriters Co-op going strong today. They sponsor multiple stages at Centerfest and songwriter circles across the state.
I think Carver Music Festival, come out and play sculpture show. And everybody, if you're a songwriter and you're interested in the co-op, there's an annual meeting that will be over in
it's soon.
Greensboro, coming, I think, a week from Sunday, maybe.
It
Go on
is.
ncsongwriters.org, and they will direct you to where the annual meeting is.
I
And
think it's at Odin Brewery, and they're having a meeting and open mic.
you will be
Nice.
most welcome to join those fine folks.
That's going to be good reaching out to the Triad folks because there's just, it's lousy with talented
Oh,
people
yeah.
over there.
Embarrassment of riches. Yeah.
Yes, and I highly recommend if you're a starting out songwriter, join the co-op. It's a great way to get experience, meet other songwriters, opportunities to play. I believe Alice Osborne is the president right
Yep,
now.
she
is.
I don't know who else is on the board, but I know Alice is a great songwriter, and she's everywhere. She's really motivated and ambitious. She is everywhere.
She is.
really
She does a lot on behalf of songwriters. Love her energy.
Yeah, she's doing a great job. But yeah, if you're a budding songwriter, it's a great way to cut your teeth and get some experience and like meet and greet other songwriters, because that's the way I think we all grow. I mean,
Oh,
even
absolutely.
today, we're even these guys are.
Yeah, don't hide at home. Get out there and meet folks and find out what they're doing too. You might find your new band.
That's right. It happens. It can happen to you.
We have talked enough now, Sally.
Well, we only have 2 more songs prepared for you. We could go to
Well,
3.
are they 7-minute songs?
Play them real slow.
Well, that's why
We're fine. You can do whatever you want to. This is the Beaux Mondes show.
We will give Sally a cereal box and she can sing it, and that would be entertaining.
Amen.
I'm just saying.
I'm sure Reeve will take an extra guitar solo, and everybody loves a bass solo.
And jazz is improvisation, so.
Well, this next song is not jazz. This next song is actually a song. It's an old country song that one of my new favorite artists, her name is Sierra Farrell, I went to see her play last year, not knowing who she was. I thought she had a nose ring, and I thought she looked really cool in this video. And I'm like, she sang the song, and I was like, wow, she's really good. So I went to see her. She blew my mind. And this song is one that she's done redone. I don't know who did it initially. It's called "Don't Let Your Deal Go Down." Been around the whole wide world, and I've done most everything. Played cards with the best of men, and I lost everything. I left my man, he was crying in the door. Threw his arms around my neck, said, honey, don't you be too low. Don't let your deal go down. No, don't let your deal go down. Don't let your deal go down till your last gold dollar is gone. Who's gonna shoe your little feet? Tell me who's gonna glove your hand? Who's gonna love on you, my sweet baby? Tell me who's gonna be your man? Where did you get them high top shoes and the dress that you wear so fine? Got the shoes in the marketplace and the dress from a traveler in the mine. Don't let your deal go down. No, don't let your deal go down. Don't let your deal go down till your last gold dollar is gone. Don't let your deal go down. No, don't let your deal go down. Don't let your deal go down till your last gold dollar is gone, gone, gone. I've been around the whole wide world, and I've done most everything. Played cards with the best of men, and I lost everything.
More of the Beaux Mondes live here in the studio. And speaking of live, we got Hillsborough has some great live music happening this weekend. Tonight at 8 o'clock down at Nash Street Tavern, Brad Newell's funky band, the Butter. Butter is playing there at 8 o'clock.
That's why butter.
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 Butta's
like
playing
Butter.
at Nash Street Tavern at 8 o'clock. Tonight, also at 8 o'clock, right across the street, Ghost and Bones is playing at Yonder. Then back at Nash Street on Sunday, Brad Newell's string band, the String Thing, is playing, and John Gillespie will be playing with them. That's going to be a fantastic Sunday afternoon over there as well. And then, of course, Kirk mentioned next Wednesday, your songwriter in the round, you and Danny Gotham and
Tom Meltzer.
Tom Meltzer for the fantastic songwriter round that happens once a month at Yonder. I'm trying to take up as much time as possible.
Well, we can, I have a lot of recorded stuff, for the recorded portion too, so we can share those as
So,
well.
y'all, we've got one more fantastic song from the Beaux Mondes featuring Sally Sharding.
Yeah. This is another song that I wrote, and again, I wrote this when I was in the vein for Paper Moon, which they did all jazz. And this is just a fun little summer song, because who doesn't love summer, right? Oh, hang on.
Different from the one
Hang
that's
on,
under.
that's the wrong one.
Kind of like summer today.
Hey, Sally,
This
can
one's
I
called
make a?
Nothing's as sweet as summertime.
Can I put something on your wish list
What's
as
this?
you all continue to grow as a band? Edith Piaf. I know you can. Edith Piaf.
Edith Piaf.
I know you can do some of her work.
I'm not familiar with her, but I'll have to look her up.
Je ne regrette rien. Je ne regrette rien. You've heard it. Look it up. Yep. Oh yeah, I know you have.
You will
You'll
love
have to
it.
probably text it, because I won't
I will.
remember.
Okay.
Because I'm, one of those senior moments. So this is Nothing as Sweet as Summertime. Sun in the sky, clouds floating by. I'm sitting by the river with my baby by my side. Oh, whoa, 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 nothing's as sweet as summertime. Sky so blue and day so bright. I'm riding with my baby on my two-seater bike. Oh, whoa, 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 nothing's as sweet as summertime. Nothing's as sweet, oh, whoa, whoa, melting in the heat. Time for fun under the sun with my baby can't be beat. Oh, whoa, 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 stars in the sky, they're twinkling bright. I'm dancing with my baby neath the pale moonlight. Oh, whoa, 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 nothing's as sweet as summertime. Nothing's as sweet, whoa, 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 melting in this heat. A time for fun under the sun with my baby can't be beat. Oh, whoa, 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 stars in the sky, they're twinkling bright. I'm dancing with my baby neath the pale moonlight. Oh, whoa, 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 nothing's as sweet as summertime. Nothing's as sweet as summertime. Nothing's as sweet as summertime.
Yes. Dear listener, you have spent a wonderful hour listening into the Beaux Mondes featuring Sally Sharding here on Pass the Hat. And if you've missed it, you can catch this live stream when it's not a live stream anymore, just as a video on your favorite live stream services. That's Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. And if you're watching the live stream, we're ending it soon, but you don't have to stop listening because we go on for another 30 minutes where we hear the playlist that Sally brought in for us, kind of identifying what their inspirations are, what kind of music that they think you should hear, etc. And that's going to be going on our live broadcast at 104.7 FM if you're in the Hillsborough footprint, or if you're anywhere else in the universe, which you probably are, you can catch it at WHUPFM.org or via the TuneIn app. Just look for WHUP on the TuneIn app. Best bet, go to WHUPFM.org, because also, once the show is over, you can scroll down to shows, find Pass the Hat, and you can find this show there forever, and hundreds of previous shows of Pass the Hat, all of them archived there. You can go through, and we've got a who's who of fantastic music out there. You should enjoy it.
And we so appreciate you having us today on the show. It's really nice to be back. I've been on Pass the Hat before.
We have loved having you, too.
Glad to be back.
It's good. It's good to have people, like, not many people in the studio creating this wonderful sound.
The songs that I've chosen for the last half hour are mostly female singer-songwriters who are really amazing songwriters. Good.
Wave goodbye to the live stream first.
Bye. Thank you for
everybody.
watching. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm sorry.